Right, I'm not used to doing things to the camera. I look cross-eyed because I'm trying to look at the screen, but I'm at the car boot sale again. I should be in bed sleeping, but I couldn't stay in bed. I wanted to get up and go to the car boot sale, so here I am. People parking next to me thinking, why is this bloke talking to the camera on his phone? Loads of people here. There's probably hardly any sellers at all because most of the boot sales are sort of finishing around now. There's quite a lot of people here to buy. How many sellers there are, I don't know. But it's the one in Baldock. There's usually people saying diecast. Whether they'll be there today, I don't know. Turn your camera around. It's the car park. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll buy anything. Probably won't find anything to buy at all today because you never go into. Sometimes you go to boot sales and find some good bargains and some good stuff, come in with various items. But other times you go and don't buy anything. So I suspect there'll be nothing to buy today. But where are you? There you are. So we'll see how it goes. I'll show you what I bought. Yeah, I can't even get myself in this. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, I'll show you what I bought later on if I buy anything, and if I don't buy anything, I'll tell you that as well. See what the boot sale holds in store today. Okay, well that was a bit of a waste of time. Bits of rubbish. Was it worth getting out of bed for? Not really. Bought some bits and pieces. Nothing I could have walked away and left it behind, but I bought some bits and bobs. Nothing exciting. Off to the second car boot sale now, and we'll see what we find there. Probably a load more crap. But why do I do this? Why don't I just stay in bed and sleep? That's where I should have been. Got to get up and go to the boot sale and see what I can find, and there's nothing worth having anyway, so I don't know. Sometimes you find bargains and good bits. Today wasn't one of those days, but anyway, we'll see what the next boot sale holds in store. Well, hello, and this is another video of more bits that I've bought. Things that I've added to my collection in a short space of time since my last video. So what you're looking at here is a Hot Wheels premium set, obviously. I went to a car boot sale last week, and I think it was the last car boot sale of this year, to be honest. I don't know when to go to anymore, because that particular boot sale is on a Saturday morning. There's only 3 more car boot sales they're holding before they finish for the winter, and I'm going to be I'm not going to be working the next few weekends, so yeah, I think I'm probably done with car boot sales for this year, so that's good for my wallet anyway. So this one, on the way back from the car boot sale, there's a new Smith's Toys opened near where I live, a new branch of Smith's Toys. So I popped in there to have a look, and I found this. So what this is, it was on offer. It was 15 quid. It was I think it's a reasonably priced, because these the transport series, where you get a transporter type vehicle and a car or something to go on the back, they're normally quite expensive. So I haven't got it out of the packet yet, but I will do. So you've got some kind of speedboat, and there's a you can't see it very well, can you? But there's a truck there, a ramp truck. There's also a customised Citroen H fan and a Scout, whatever it is called. So I haven't got it out of the packet yet. I will get it out of the packet and have a look. But yeah, that's where you got Toyota Stout drift truck, Citroen H fan. That's part of the reason I bought it. I like the transporter truck, but the H fan looks cool. So turn the camera so you can see that bit. Hydroplane and a speed. What's that called? Speedways or something. Yeah, with a Moon Eyes logo on it. So that's quite cool. So I like the transporter truck, and the H van looks cool. So yeah. So yeah, there's the H van. Yeah, so that looks cool. Can't see much of it in there, can you? But anyway, so that's what I got from Smith's Toys. Right, I'll show you what I got from the car boot sale. So it was quite slim pickings at the boot sale. I got this one here. It's a Citroen fire engine, part of the Del Prado series, I think. There was a few other ones on this store, but they're all bashed up like this one. It's missing a light off the roof. It's missing the ladders, but it's quite nice. Saw that, you know, bag under a store. Thought I'd have a go with that. I thought I'd get that if I could. Quite nice. You could put another ladder on the top and make it look good again. And yeah, it's all right. It's not bad, is it? So that's by Yeah, it's a Del Prado fire engine series. They did a lot of fire engines in that series. That's one. Not sure why I bought this. It's a little, what do you call it, K-van, like a, what do you call it, a Suzuki Carry, that sort of thing. And it says on it, it says Culture Co-op, whatever that means. So it's a little funny thing. It's got Matchbox style wheels, but it's made by Maisto. Look what it says. Ford Econo van. It's not a Ford as far as I can tell. That definitely is not a Ford Econo van. I don't think so, but maybe it is, I don't know. So I'm not sure why I bought that. Nice little model. But also from the same stall I got this. Can't beat this car. I like this casting, this Corgi fire engine. Back door opens. The roof rack has been a bit bent and broken, and unfortunately the suspension's gone. The suspension tends to go on these quite easily. Actually, the suspension's not up to much really, so it's sitting too low. And it's chipped up and everything, but it's nice. I like that casting, I really do. One of Corgi's better castings. It's nice, it's chunky, it's cool. It looks like the real vehicle as well, so that's good. Yeah, shame about the suspension being gone, but yeah. Land Rover 109 wheelbase. Doesn't say Corgi on it. Maybe that's one of the St Michael's, Marks and Spencer's sets, possibly. Don't know. Anyway, put it that way round. Like that. Not much at the boot sale really. This came from the same store. This is quite nice. I quite like the New York City and USA on it. It's got a red lens on the rear lights. That's red plastic, red clear plastic. That's quite cool. It's a bit chipped up. It's a Trans Am, I think. Yes, that's nice. I like that. It's made by Yapming. Yapming, there you go. And it says made in Thailand. I think it's the Trans Am. Is it Trans? Oh, it's Pontiac Firebird, isn't it? Same difference. Shouldn't say that, but yeah, they're mostly the same sort of style of car, aren't they? Yeah, that is a Pontiac Firebird, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that's that one. That was a good one. And yeah, that was it for that stall, I think. Yeah, got those from one stall, and they were £3 for that little lot, so that's not too bad. The Yapming's quite nice. I think that's quite a rare one, but yeah, I quite like that. It's cool. Yeah. So this is a bargain of the swap meet car boot sale. This is a bargain I got. This one here. This came from a different stall. The bloke had got some other bashed up die cast that he wanted a lot of money for. That he thought was worth more money than it was, but for some reason this was only £3. So that was a bargain. It's got the beacon on top. That's normally broken. I've had one of these before, but normally the beacon's broken off the top, so that's there. You've got these stickers which actually glow in the dark. They're original stickers. Both the dual headlights are there. The glass is all good. The paintwork's pretty good as well. Actually, it doesn't need anything at all except for a rear window. It's missing the rear window, unfortunately, but that is a nice one. I like that. And these also, well, the suspension always goes on these as well, but look at that. Suspension on this is all good. Well, it is. I mean, the suspension's not collapsed. There is a bit of white paint on that rear tyre, which leads me to believe someone might have touched in some paint chips on it, but I don't know. But there's nothing noticeable. Get a rear window for that, and that's good to go. That's really nice. I do like that model, and that is in really good condition. £3, bargain. That was a real bargain, that was. Let's put that over there like that. Yeah, that's that one. Two more things from the boot sale. I'll show you this one next. Model yesteryear. It's quite nice. in the box. I'm not going to get it out of the, I'll try and get it out of the box because I can't be bothered, but it's a nice Model A Woody station wagon. It's got a license plate on the front and all that, but yeah, it's nice. And unfortunately, I don't know why they didn't put windows in. So these models yesterday, a lot of them didn't have windows in at all, so there's no glazing in that, which is a bit weird, but yeah, it's not bad. That was £1. £1 for that, so that's quite a good one. Pleased with that. Oh, don't scratch the models. Oh, there's no damage on the paintwork, he says, and when I'm trying to film a video, I scratch them all up. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, so that's that. One more thing to show you for the boot sale, and this was a bargain. This here. Move these models out. Let me move these models out of the way so you can see it. That's going to go flying off the counter in a minute, so we'll move that out of the way. So that's what we got. Tilt the camera down so you can see it better. Oh, it's not going to, yeah, well, that'll do, won't it? So there's a bit of paint loss on the roof, but lead guard, very nice. All the headlights, these headlights break off a lot on these, but the headlights are there. It's got all its tyres. I mean, these models, Corgi Classics, came out in the 1990s, I think. So it's quite an old model now when you think about that. So it came out in 95. That's about 30 years ago. So it's 30 years old now, which is crazy when you think about it. So I still think of these as being modern die-casts. But yeah, it's really nice. Apart from the paint loss on the roof, it's in really good condition. Corgi Classics. AEC Regal Coach. So this was, it's a nice one. I really like that. I like it especially because of what I paid for it. Found it in a little tray. I was walking around the boot sale. You can miss stuff if you don't look closely at stores. I mean, most of 99% of what you find at boot sales is crap. But I saw a tray with a couple of plasticky caravans in it, and I'd look at those like kids' toy caravans, and I saw this. There was actually a Harry Potter figure in there as well, which might be worth some money, but I'm not interested in Harry Potter or figures. But yeah, so this was on the tray, and I picked it up. So how much for that? She said, oh, 50p. Thank you very much. 50p for that. That's got to be a bargain. That's a pretty good bargain, that, really. I'm well pleased with it. I like its chunky model. Cool. So yeah, that was a good one. So I think that's it for boot sales for this year. So moving on with this video, I've got, yeah, what have I got? I've got a couple more other things I bought to show you. So this is what I got from the boot sale. I've also got two 1/18 scale cars. I don't buy 1/18 scale cars very often because they take up so much space. I'm going to have to clear some stuff out and get rid of some stuff to make space for these. But here we go. I couldn't resist these two. They weren't cheap. They're quite expensive. This was about £100, but I will get out of the box and show you it properly. But this is, look at it in the box. So it is a Mercedes 200T estate car, and that is because I got that one of that car show, the little the 1/32 scale model for £3, and I thought, I really like the car. The real version of this car is really cool. I always wanted one, actually. I always fancied one of these, but they all rust. They're very rusty, those cars, and now they're going up in value as well. So this is 1/18 scale. I shall get out of the box and show you it properly in a minute. But everything on this opens. The bonnet opens, the front doors open, the rear doors open, and the tailgate opens. So that is well cool. I wanted to get it in gold. There's a gold yellow one which I wanted, but they're all very expensive. Got quite a reasonable deal on this one. Got it shipped from Italy, but still not cheap. And here's the next one. Going down below it, we have an American car. Look at that. This is a Lincoln Continental, exactly the same sort as the one I went to look at for sale. So I nearly bought, well, I say I nearly bought it. I didn't buy it because it was just too big. It was the size, but there wasn't anything wrong with the car. And I've since seen it at another car show, so it's still pootling about, still driving around. Yeah, so I had a good look at one of these, and I had to drive it. I didn't drive it, but I had a good ride in it as well. So massive old boat. But this, I like the colour of this one. The colour of this is really nice. But there's no opening features on this one. This is made by Model Car Group. That one's made by Norev. So there's no opening features on this, which is a shame. But yeah, I'm going to have to clear some space to make space to park these on my shelf. So yeah, we'll have a look at those now. I'll get them out of the boxes and show you them properly. Just look at the detail on this model. This is a Mercedes estate car. We've got flocked carpets. Look at the rear seat belt. That is a separate part. And my finger, the buckle goes up and down on the seat belt. And that's the rear door. Oh, that's the wrong one. Shut the door. Open this front door. Look at that. Flocked interior. Carpet. Sorry, it's a bit wobbly camera. Yeah, look at that detail on that. It's amazing. And the door card even. Look at that. Look in the boot. And even on this side, if I can move it around without it rolling off the edge of the counter. Look at that. That's amazing detail. It's even got a headliner in it as well. And again, on this side, seat belt in the back. Look at the rear seat belt. And that bucket is a separate part. That's a photo etched part. It's amazing, the seat belt in the back. This detail is amazing. Let's shut this door. Should we try it without the flash? No, I think we need that back on. If it'll focus on that. Oh, it's going to focus. Yeah, there you go. Amazing detail. And the door card as well. If there's crackles on this video, I apologise. It's because I'm holding the camera and it's not on the stand. So there we go. And we'll shut the boot down as well. Look at this. And what's amazing, on the other car, which I'll show you in a minute, look, see the windscreen surround and all those bits of silver paint. Silver paint, look at this one. This is chrome. These edges around the window frames are actually chrome. How they've done that, I've no idea. It's not silver paint, that's chrome. It's amazing detail. Look at the hubcaps. And shut the door. So there's a look at the back. Really nice, like it. And there's the side. It's such a cool looking car. I always like these estate cars. Oh, it's free rolling wheels. There's a Mercedes badge on the front, and there's a spare one of those in the box. So if that breaks off, I've got a spare one. So yeah, that is cool. Really nice car. Fantastic. Let's go under the bonnet. If we can open the bonnet. Hang on a second. Yeah, there'll be crackling on this. I apologise for that. It's because I'm holding the camera in my hand, so it crackles on. You get the noise on the microphone. But yeah, there's the engine detail. It can't focus on the labels, but that's well cool. What a cool car. I'm having to hold the camera because these won't fit in the viewfinder with the stand. So here's a Lincoln. Look at that. No opening features on this one, but let's have a look at this. These gills on the side, they don't serve any purpose at all. The one I looked at, I said, are they for show? And he said, yes, they are totally for show. So there's no opening parts on this, but you can still see inside. sort of. The dials. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, the chrome trim around the windows is obviously silver paint, but how they've done it chrome on the other one, I don't know. But this is really nice. I like this one. I like them both. There's the back of it. Amazing detail. And the lights and everything. Such a cool looking car. Yeah, oh, it's out. It's not focusing well. It's gone completely out of focus there. No, it struggles. It's struggling with that, but there we go. It's got the Lincoln logo on the little opera window. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky, but that's why I use a stand, but these are just too big. So I don't buy 1/18 scale cars very often, but these are really cool. How cool are these? So there's my two 1/18 scale cars. The Lincoln Continental and the Mercedes estate car, which is absolutely fantastic. I like them both. Opening features on the Mercedes. Really nice, really happy with those two. So that's those two. Something else arrived in the post this morning as well, which I shall still keep the camera in my hand because it won't fit in if I use a phone stand. Is this one. How nice is that? I saw this on eBay. I got an offer on it, and I took a long time for me to decide whether to go ahead for it with it or not, but I did decide to buy it in the end. It's a Nylint square body Chevy Blazer fire chief's car. Pressed steel, no glazing, and it's got the light on the bonnet, which is a bit weird, but it's all original. How cool is that? I love this. This is brilliant. I thought, do I really want that? And I'm glad I bought it. Let's turn this light off. Hang on. Yeah. Perhaps I'll turn it back on. Yeah, so that is really nice. I think this is quite rare and hard to find. I don't know, especially in this country. So there's Nylint on that. That is a really cool car. I love it. Really like that. Yeah. So that's a nice one. Look at that. So pleased with that one. So that's cool. One more thing to quickly show you before I go. Actually, two more things to show. Well, a couple of models coming up, and there's two models here. So just thought I'd stick these in the video as well. I've had these for a while. This is an Indian taxi. It's a Hindustan Ambassador. It's plastic, and yeah, the doors are open when it's plastic. And yeah, the doors are a bit funny actually on that one. They don't open that well. I'll shut it. Hang on a minute. Yep, that's shut now. Bit of detail on the rear shelf. Taxi sign on the roof. It's a Hindustan Ambassador, which is a Indian car based on the old Morris Oxford. They made these in India for a long time. So I wanted a model of an Indian taxi to go with my tuk-tuks that I've got. So I found this online. It was shipped from India by a seller in India. Made by Senti Toys, 1/32 scale. Yeah, Hindustan Ambassador. So that's quite nice. But what's even nicer is this one that I found on eBay randomly. It's the same model, but in a different colour. I think this is fantastic. Same thing, plastic opening doors. Well, I won't open them, it's a bit fragile and it's all plastic construction, but it's really nice. I like the stars on it. the yellow and the blue roof. It's not a taxi, this is just a normal car, but look at the sticker. No idea what that's about. And if you can see on the rear, so we do that. Look on the rear parcel shelf, it's got some brightly coloured thing going on. Some Indian writing, Indian scripts, don't know what it says, but Aurora, I don't know. But yeah, that is really cool, like that. I'll turn the torch off, it's a bit too bright. Yeah, so that is really nice, I like that. 2 Hindustan ambassadors. So yeah, there we go. And that's it for those ones. There's 2 more models coming up to show you now. This is a Polysteel Honda Z Coupe from the 1970s. This is one I've painted orange myself. I think this has been on a previous video. I've shown it on a previous video. Funny little cars these were. Always liked this model. So you can see in the door shuts, that was green originally, metallic green. I painted it orange. And yeah, I think the seat backs go forward. Yeah, and it's quite a nice little model from the 1970s. But why am I showing you this? Because I recently got, that's the 1970s one, just there, and I recently got this from eBay as well. The dog's scratching the carpet again, sorry about that. Why stop doing that, stupid dog. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know who made this one, but it's a model of the same car. So we can get them in the shop together. There we go. That's the modern one, and that's the 1970s one behind it. So I just thought it'd be interesting to compare the 1970s model and the modern one. So the modern one looks a lot better, doesn't it? So things have moved on quite a lot since the I do apologise for the dog scratching the carpet in the background, but we got on the left, we got the old one, and on the right we've got the modern one, the modern model. So things have moved on quite a bit since the old days. So and look at the back. Actually, look at the sides. There's the new one, old one. So yeah, this is the new one, and that's the old one. Yeah, I got the new one cheap because it was missing a mirror, and it's missing a door handle as well on the side, but the doors still open. And I'll put the torch on now in a minute. So yeah, you can't see much, it's all black plastic, but yeah. So yeah, that's nice. It's moved on a bit. The wheels are more realistic. Focus is struggling today, I don't know why. We'll shut the door. And there's the back of it. The old 1970s Polysteel versus the new one. I think the new one is definitely a better model, no doubt about it. Yeah, so there we go. It's a very nice model, I like that. And I don't know who it's made by. It just says made in China. I guess it was a part work one. Honda said made in China. So there we go, that's that. My 2 Honda Zs, and on that I think I've shown you quite enough stuff for one video. Hope it's of interest to somebody somewhere. And there's my 2 Hondas. So I'm going to leave it there, and I shall see you in the next video. Not sure what it's going to be. I never do know what the next video is going to be. But thanks for watching anyway. Cheers, take care, bye.